You've felt it, haven't you? That hollow ache in your chest when you're pouring your heart out to someone you love, but their eyes are just blank. Or maybe it's the burning frustration in a meeting when your brilliant idea is met with a bored shrug. It is one of the loneliest feelings in the world, to be speaking but not to be heard. Most of us walk through life thinking we're great at this. We think communication is just talking. But the truth is, most of us suck at it. And it's not because you're a bad person. It's because your brain is a world-class liar. Today, I'm going to show you why that interpersonal gap exists, that chasm between what you intend to say and the actual effect you have on others. And then, I'm going to give you the brain magic to bridge it. Why do we fail? First, there's the curse of knowledge. Once you know something, it becomes impossible to unlearn it, and you unknowingly assume everyone else has the same background as you. You're hearing the full melody of your thoughts in your head, but to everyone else, you're just tapping out a series of disconnected, confusing rhythms. Then there's the ladder of inference. In every conversation, you don't actually hear the facts. Your brain selects data that fits what you already believe, adds a biased interpretation, tells a villain story where the other person is the bad guy, and then you take action based on that lie. We don't listen to understand. We listen to respond. We wait for a gap in the verbal tennis match to serve our own rebuttal, rather than dancing in synchronization with the other person. So, how do we fix it? How do we perform word magic that makes people feel truly seen? It starts with a secret code called Prime SOS Plus. First, mirroring, the echo. This feels silly, but it works like a charm. Repeat the last 3 or 4 words the other person said. If they say, "I've just been so overwhelmed lately," you say, "So overwhelmed lately?" It validates them instantly and signals your brain to keep listening instead of planning your next sentence. Second, emotional labeling. Stop saying, "I understand." It's a lie, and they know it. Instead, use a label. It sounds like you feel disrespected. When you label an emotion, you move the conversation from a hot moment to a cool calm. You aren't agreeing with them. You are showing you see their perspective. Third, the XYZ formula. When you need to bring up a difficult topic, stop using you statements that put people on the defensive. Use the formula, "I feel X when you do Y in situation Z. I feel disrespected, X, when you're on your phone, Y, while I'm trying to tell you about my day, Z." It makes it safe for them to respond without feeling attacked. Part 3, synchronization. True communication is like a musical performance. It requires interpersonal synchronization. Match their rate of speech. Align your body language to show you are in it with them. When you synchronize your physiological states, you create a group flow, a shared collective experience where barriers simply vanish. Here is the hard truth. You cannot convince someone to do something they don't think is in their best interest, but you can inspire them. You inspire them by suspending your ego, being a resource for their success, and asking why 5 times until you peel back the layers and find the lotus flower in their heart. Communication isn't about winning a tennis match. It's about bridging the gap. It's intentional small actions that say, "I see you. You matter." Try it today. Don't listen to respond. Listen to connect. And watch the world around you change like magic.